que va a ofrecer ahora después a los compañeros de las GAE. ¿Nos podría hablar, por ejemplo, de los personajes de Perdidos, que creo que es uno de sus puntos fuertes? ¿Qué podría destacar? Supongo que será como elegir a un hijo, pero ¿cuál de los personajes de Perdidos es su favorito? Y luego, ¿nos podría contar alguna anécdota de cómo se crea un personaje, cómo se inspira uno, qué coge de la realidad y lo plasma en la ficción? ¿Nos puede contar algo a nosotros, a los principiantes periodistas?
I think my favorite character kept changing over time, and I think, probably the character I enjoyed writing the most was Sawyer, because, I wish I could be Sawyer. He was handsome, he was dangerous, he was quippy, he was funny, but it was a lot of fun to write Benjamin Linus too, and obviously John Locke and Jack and Hurley. I mean, they were all engaging, and I think that the thing that's the most important about writing characters in television is to actually listen to the characters themselves as you write them. Is a little bit so. You write some scenes initially, and then you watch how the actors do them, and then you start getting into your head a combination of the character that you imagined, and then it's combined with the performance of the person doing it, and then that kind of inspires how you continue to write the character. And so there's this sort of organic collaboration that occurs. And I think in television, in most cases, the characters become a lot like the actors, and so you try to you figure out how to write to the strengths and weaknesses of those actors, and to highlight what makes them funny or engaging, or what they do well as performers. And it's very, very quickly in the process. I'm never thinking about an outside character or influence for writing a character. I'm thinking about Jorge Garcia playing Hurley, and I'm imagining that in my head, and I'm thinking about all the other scenes I've seen him play, and then he kind of comes, that character comes alive in my brain. Same with Matthew Fox, and Matthew Fox is very particular as an actor, and so he shapes the way Jack ends up being portrayed. And I think it's important when you write television, and the great thing about television is that it is this organic process. You don't just write 1,000 pages and have the actors do those scenes. You write an episode, you watch the dailies, you cut it, and then you get a feel for how things are working. As an example, very early on we decided that we wanted Michael, the black character, and Jin, the Korean character, to hate each other, but we started putting the characters together in scenes, and they really got along well, and there was this real kind of spark and friendly attitude between them. And as opposed to forcing them into a scenario in which they hated each other, we ended up making them friends. So that was a case where the interrelationship between the actors really changed our perception of how we should play those characters with each other.